Batman and Robin isn't looking quite so bad right about now. And that should tell you something. Green Lantern. Directed by Martin Campbell and starring Ryan Reynolds. Following the success of Iron Man from Marvel Studios, DC turned green with envy and decided to take a crack at their own cinematic universe. The only problem is, this film crashed and burned harder than Hal Jordan's dad. It was so badly received by fans and critics alike, Ryan Reynolds even pokes fun at it in his successful superhero franchise, Deadpool. The film follows Hal Jordan, a paint-by-numbers, reckless, fast-talking, fast-living scoundrel with a heart of gold who must learn to become the hero he was always meant to be. Hal's going along on his merry way until a dying purple alien gives him his cosmic mood ring so he can become a space cop. The purple alien named Abensor is played by Maori actor Tamora Morrison, and I have to say, he really deserves more work. Every movie could use some more Jango Fett. And by the way, Disney, if you ever actually make this Boba Fett movie, you'd better cast him. You want to talk about diversity and underrepresentation? The Maori people are basically never seen on film, so give the guy a break. Back to the movie. Hal uses his superpowered ring pop and heads off to Oa, a planet run by grumpy space smurfs, to learn how to be a Green Lantern. One of the biggest missed opportunities in this film is the fact that it could have been the superhero equivalent of Training Day, but instead, it's a bland cartoon of a film with a terrible villain and effects far worse than they had any right to be in 2011. Speaking of the villain, our main antagonist of the film is played by Peter Sarsgaard, who essentially amounts to a hateful nerd who's just jealous the hero's better looking than he is. He screeches his way through the entire movie like a brat throwing a fit at a grocery store after he's infected by an alien known as Parallax, which gives him superpowers, but also has the unfortunate side effect of giving him an Elephant Man head. I'm not sure what the deal was with the design team of this film, because a lot of characters have weirdly shaped big heads in this movie. The ultimate threat in the film is the aforementioned Parallax, a malevolent entity that feeds off of the fear of his victims as he destroys worlds. Sounds like a great villain, right? The only problem is, rather than being terrifying, he just looks like a giant poop octopus floating through space. This film is full of bad effects and missed opportunities at every turn. The first time Hal uses his powers as Green Lantern should have been an epic and thrilling scene, but instead he makes a giant green Hot Wheels track to save a falling helicopter. The film commits the cardinal sin of modern cinema, where they think just because a character in the movie references how stupid something is, the audience will give it a pass. But if something is so dumb, you feel you have to have a character pointed out before the audience has a chance to, maybe you should come up with a better idea, or let someone else who knows how to write take a crack at it. As bad as the movie is, you gotta feel at least a little sorry for everyone involved when the mid-credit scene plays, hinting at a sequel we all knew was never going to happen. The film had potential. That's the worst part. Ryan Reynolds was good as Hal Jordan, and Mark Strong was perfectly cast as Sinestro. He did the best he could to elevate the film, but even he couldn't save it. And I know it was supposed to be this big moment when he put on the yellow ring at the end, but really, who was surprised? A guy called Sinestro that looks like Pink Satan turned out to be a bad guy. And here lies another giant flaw. After Green Lantern just defeated the ultimate incarnation of fear all by himself, why would Sinestro think putting on a fear ring was such a great weapon? See what I mean? Bad writing. In the end, Green Lantern was a bold, albeit failed attempt to jumpstart the DC cinematic universe. But DC just can't seem to catch a break. At least it's not Iron Man 3 or Fantastic Four, but because of its weak villain, bad effects, and bad storytelling, I give Green Lantern 2 out of 5 Death Stars. Don't fail me again, DC. This has been Vader Reviews. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and follow me on Twitter. Join the Empire today. You do not yet realize your importance. Share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.